Microsoft 365 is one of the most powerful platforms available to businesses today. But the real value comes from fully understanding and utilizing the features that you get with Microsoft 365. Many organizations don't realize just how much capability is built into their existing licenses, from security tools to automation and AI that can transform your business's productivity. Today, I'm going to walk through how you can make the most of the Microsoft 365 tools that you're already paying for, how to align the right features with the right users, and how to selectively choose upgrades intentionally so that every part of your Microsoft 365 environment is working to support your business growth. Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Kinnett. I'm CEO and founder of Itronal Networks. And here at Itronal Networks, we believe in empowering individuals and businesses with the knowledge that they need to succeed. So every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, I go live on all of our socials to discuss different topics around cybersecurity, technology, AI, to help empower others. At Itronal Networks, we're dedicated to creating safe and secure environments for businesses to thrive in doing what they love. And helping to educate others on technology and security is a big part of that mission. At the end of the live stream, I'll be answering questions from the audience. So if you have any, post them in the comments at any point in time, and I'll cover those at the end. And it doesn't have to be related to today's topic, any question. All right, let's get on with today's topic. Let's talk about Microsoft 365. It is packed with powerful tools that support productivity, security, and collaboration. The challenge for many businesses isn't that the platform is lacking. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The problem is that they're not fully tapping into what they already have. When you understand which features strengthen your daily operations, you're able to get maximum value from your investment. Let's walk through how to better utilize the security and Copilot capabilities built into Microsoft 365 and how to decide when additional upgrades might actually make sense for your business. Before exploring any of the premium add-ons, it's important to understand the strong baseline security that's already included in most Microsoft 365 plans. There are a couple of the lower end ones that don't include some of these, but the ones that we recommend, Microsoft Business Premium on up, have these built in. And these features help protect your environment without requiring a bunch of extra purchases. The first of these, multi-factor authentication. This is included in all of them, and Microsoft recommends that you enable it. In fact, they've been pushing forward policies that enforce it across the board. So multi-factor authentication, or MFA, adds a critical layer of protection to your user accounts. Single sign-on and conditional access is another one. This streamlines employees' access while keeping unauthorized users out. You're able to connect that to other applications and have your Microsoft login be your login for multiple different applications and tools. All right, Microsoft Defender protection is also built into many of the Microsoft 365 plans. This helps to block phishing attempts, unsafe links, malicious attachments, and other common security features. There's also compliance and data loss prevention tools that are built in to support safe handling of sensitive information. When fully enabled and configured, these capabilities give most organizations a solid security foundation. If you're not using them, it's an opportunity, not a cost, right? You don't have to go buy new licenses. They're available, right? So there's an opportunity to strengthen your environment and implement the tools that you're already paying for. Now let's talk a little bit about premium features or upgraded licenses. Upgrades like E3, E5, those are part of the enterprise plan that have a lot more security things baked into them. Or Microsoft Copilot, which is their AI tool. These add-ins can be increasingly valuable, but only when they align with your actual workflows and your needs. So let's talk a little bit about how to evaluate what you really need, right? Who needs advanced compliance tools? Not everybody, right? Not every employee is handling sensitive data. If you're an organization that has field workers that literally all they do is email and maybe access a couple of minor reports, right? They're not accessing financial PII, they don't need advanced compliance tools, right? Reserve higher tiered licenses for the roles that would benefit the most from those features. So, all right, some of the other common upgrades include automation and advanced AI, like Copilot. Copilot add-ons are wonderful for employees who work heavily in email, Teams, Excel, documents. Power users will get ROI. Others will not. Doesn't make sense to roll that out across your organization if certain users are never going to touch it. All right, let's also talk about growth, right? If your business is growing, if your organization is adding seats and expanding in its capabilities, you may need to upgrade your security. Your security needs may need to mature, and you may need to add advanced threat protection or endpoint detection as the next step with some of the other premium add-ons that Microsoft has. This approach isn't about cutting features. It's about investing in the right features for the right people. Let's talk, one of the other things that frequently gets overlooked in Microsoft 365 is all of the automation. There's very powerful automation tools that are included in your Microsoft 365 plans. And automation helps to ensure that you're benefiting from the tools that you're paying for, right? That you're getting increased efficiencies and that you're not overpaying for licenses that can help with that. You can automate offboarding tasks so that licenses are freed up when somebody leaves the organization, and those licenses are available to be reused without having to buy more licenses. You can automate access controls through conditional access and group-based policies to make sure that you know who is accessing your data and from where. You can also automate daily workflows with Power Automate to save time and reduce manual work. One example of this, if you've got a shared mailbox that work orders are emailed to from your clients, your customers, and you have to go in and process it and save those to somewhere else and notify individuals that an order has been placed, that can all be automated, right? You can have Power Automate monitor the inbox, look for specific types of emails, and save those attachments to key locations and send notifications to other individuals, eliminating the manual work. When you put automation to work, your Microsoft 365 investment becomes even more valuable. Your licenses should also match how your team actually works. That means reviewing usage to understand which employees rely on what features, right? Right-size licenses so that every person has what they need, not more, not less. It doesn't make sense to buy Microsoft Project, Microsoft Visio, or any of the other applications and assign them to people that are never going to touch them or rarely use them. Also, make sure that shared or inactive accounts aren't assigned features that they can't use. I frequently see this when we're auditing Microsoft 365 accounts for prospects that we come in to help evaluate things, where they have shared mailboxes that are still assigned Microsoft licenses. That's unnecessary. You're overpaying. So make sure that you're evaluating that and you know which accounts need licenses and which ones don't, so that you're not overpaying. And really, this isn't about limiting your team, right? It's about empowering your team with the tools that support their jobs best. A well-optimized Microsoft 365 setup improves security, boosts efficiency and productivity, and helps your organization stay agile. When you take time to understand the platform's capabilities, you really get the full benefit of the tools that you're already paying for. And you can confidently invest in the enhancements that will move your business forward. If your organization hasn't reviewed your Microsoft 365 licensing in a while, now's the perfect time, right? It's the end of the year, looking at budgets for next year. A short audit can uncover significant savings and make sure that you're paying for tools that your team truly uses, as well as making sure that they're secured and configured properly. If you're exploring Copilot or advanced security features, we can also help you evaluate and make sure you're choosing the right add-ons to get the benefits that you're looking for. Reach out to us anytime. We've helped businesses across Nevada clean up their Microsoft 365 environments, reduce waste, and strengthen security. All right, let's see if we've got any comments from the audience. I don't see any comments posted on here. Now, the tool that we use for our streaming unfortunately doesn't have the comments come in from every platform. So if you did add a comment and I didn't see it, we'll make sure that we respond to you. If you're watching this after the fact, we'll get back to you on that as well. I forgot to point out, Emily's helping on the back end here. She's posted the link. If you'd like to schedule a one-on-one with me to talk about Microsoft 365 or any of your technology or cybersecurity, you can access it from that link. Thanks for joining today. If you found this information helpful, let us know, right? We're looking for your feedback. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a smiley face, something, right? Leave a comment with any questions or thoughts that you might have. Your feedback really does help us to create content that's more valuable to you. And also, don't forget, you can subscribe to our channels and hit that notification icon to receive updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to help you to navigate the world of technology and cybersecurity. If you need any further assistance, feel free to reach out to me via DM, or you can contact our office or email us. All of the information is on our website at itnet.works. Thanks and have a wonderful weekend.